Right, so this video is about the psychology behind the mushroom clouds idea, right? And it's just an idea. The mushroom cloud is just an idea. It's not real or not, because as we know, war is a hexen, right? It's a hexen. It's not real. You know, they do not have these weapons and that. Okay, it's just like a psychology and a mind control idea upon the sheep, upon the animals, and to control them, right? And there's just a basic psychology behind it, which is very primitive. So when you have the idea of the mushroom cloud, right, it's basically took from the idea of just clouds in the sky, right, which is naturally occurring phenomenon, clouds in the sky, you know. You see them when just, you know, all you need to do is look up, right? And there's the key thing about it, look up, right? So these people, right, Masonic hierarchy, or whatever you want to call it, they want you to look down, to look at the ground, see, to look down, which comes in with that idea, that world idea of peasants and that, right? You're a dirty peasant, so you look at the ground when you walk past me or something, see what I mean? It's based on that idea. So they want you looking down. They don't want you looking up and sort of, you know, seeing what it's really about. They want you in fear, cowering, looking down. Hence the duck and cover idea, see? Cower. It means duck and cower, see? And the duck idea is very interesting, because the duck, right, aside from being like the dukedoms, you know, it's like there's a link to the dukedoms, right, which I'm going to do in the next video. But yeah, the duck idea is interesting, because within the Bible and that, you've got the ideas of healing the lame, right? Healing the lame, right? And these sort of people, when they have this tea program, they think of like the animals and that as lame ducks, right? These are the lame. So when you have your metaphoric stories in the Bible about Jesus healing the lame and stuff like that, by the pool of Bathsheba and all this, right? And we know what the bath is and all that. You know, I've seen the bath idea all over the place, okay? So we know what that means. Yeah, Baphomet, John the Baptist, and the blood bath, the Knights Templars, order of the bath, and all that. See, so that's what that is. So healing the lame becomes that idea, right, of healing the lame duck, right? And then you're into the Ugly Duckling by Hans Christian Andersen. See, it's no coincidence. You know, you've got the Hans Christian Andersen. See, you've got the Bible and you've got the Christian idea, right? So obviously the Ugly Duckling thing, the Ugly Duckling turns into a swan at the end of the song or poem or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Turns into a swan. We know what the swan is, the metaphor for the transformation and all that, right? So surrounding this idea, like I say, you've got the ideas of like, you know, Francis Drake, more modern times like that pop singer Blake and Drake, see what I mean? You've got these are like duck related stuff and that, see what I mean? Masonry, right? So and it's interesting about the clouds idea, ties in with the clouds idea, because you've got cirrus clouds, you know, you've got cumulus clouds, cirrus and all stuff like that, and the CY thing, the cirrus, like the Cybele and that, and the signet, like a swan is a signet, young swan or whatever, you know, a signet. So you've got this linking factors, right, with all the stuff, right? And you've got way to look at it, like, is the duck idea becomes like, you know what a dumb F is, so what I mean, like a dumb F, you know what I mean? The old duck and cover, so it's like cower in fear idea, you dumb Fs, you know what I mean? So you've got these ideas there, right? Then you've got like the thing coming into it, right, of the sort of the hexen, the war hexen, right, where they use the planes, right? And there's obviously them very famous pictures of the royal family on the balcony, Buckingham Palace and that, right? And they're watching the RAF flyovers, which they do every so often. I don't know, maybe it's every year, maybe it's every few years or whatever, at celebrations or whatever, and have a flyover of the RAF, right? Which is obviously Royal Air Force, right? So you've got the RAF idea, right? And there's some interesting things in that to tie in with alchemy. You know, like I've done one in the video before, I think, the bullseye. The bullseye symbol on the RAF is like the gould, the alchemy gould. Right, so there you've got your like gould over the lead, see, like your swans over the docks. See what I mean? And the RAF obviously abbreviates to RAF, right? RAF. So we see again, we see another biblical sort of metaphor there with like the wrath of God and all that. You see, the wrath of God. So it's like, you know, look up and see the wrath of God coming, like that stuff in the clouds, and you know, they've made up now, isn't it? The rapture, you know, the rapture's coming for you. Coming out the clouds and all this, see, the fear attributed with looking up in this clouds area, and that, see what I mean? Very basic and primitive psychology, right? So you've got them, right? Them ideas. Then you've got like with the war hexing, right? You had the idea of these planes, these bomber planes, used to come over, right? And they used to put the blackout curtains up, right? Make you like, so basically, you know, this is like fear and your who am idea and all that. I mean, I'm sure that many didn't buy into it like at the time, but you know what I mean? This is like the, you know, this is like what happened at that time, 1940s, World War and all that, right? The blackout curtains went up, and then the area there thing supposedly took place, right? So if you were, say, for example, you were in the house, and you hear the drone of these terrifying machines coming across the sky, right? Like no doubt they had the planes and the air, you know, the air piloted the planes over the sort of areas and that, right? And then maybe he's done a controlled demolition to add to the overall hexing of a building or something, see what I mean? Because plenty of the Masonic families would have been, like today, they're around, you know what I mean? And they're playing a little part in the hexing, like what they do now, right? So it creates like an overall, you know, psychology of fear, right? Mind control, right? So so you hear this sort of, yeah, the drone, the terrible noises in this air. It's a well-known fact that some of these planes were actually designed to make like a, you know, like a real terrifying noise and that, see what I mean? So it went into the psychology of the design. I'm not sure if it's Messerschmitts or something. And, you know, it's like they were well known for a terrifying noise. So they all knew all the Messerschmitts are coming in and all this, you know, hide, duck and cover, you know what I mean? The fear idea and all that, the terrifying psychology, see? So the engines are actually designed to make like a terrifying noise in that, see? And so you got these ideas, say, all coming together within this framework, the psychology of fear, right? See what I mean? All linking together. The Bible, obviously, then the sort of modern warcraft, hexing, and the sort of like your, you know, traditional child's nursery rhymes or something. You see what I mean? It's like all part of the same place, eh? Psychology of fear, right? And haven't mentioned the Drake there, like, you know, obviously got your Francis Drake and that sort of stuff like that, which again, you see, Francis Drake idea, he's a war man, isn't he? You know, he's portrayed as a war hero and the man who stood up against the Armada or what have you, see what I mean? So you've got all these ideas within it, see, to combine to form the psychology of fear, see? Very simple, very primitive stuff, see? But it's like all about getting into your head and stuff like that, you see what I mean? Getting right into your head, like I say, in the neurological and the neuroscience and the create neurosis within your brain, see, so they can get right into your head for the purposes of manipulation to create the psychology of fear and stuff like that. See what I mean? Yeah, all part of the sort of this